Hey everybody, how's it going? This is the Pop Pink Drums plugin by Digi Audio. It's a free Drumkit VST. This is how it sounds. So what have we got here? We've got a pretty standard drum kit, kick, snare, 2 toms, 2 crashes, a ride, and a hi-hat. It's pretty bare bones, but it definitely gets the job done for its intended purpose. Now, its intended purpose is to get you pop punk sounds. It definitely has that, 20 years ago, early 2000s pop punk sound. Now, is it the greatest sounding thing in the world? Not really. The kick and the snare do sound pretty nice. The kick is way over the top. You can tell by my EQ, I was taking out loads of sub-lows. And these little tweaks here are just to get it sounding a little bit more metallic because it is a very fat sounding kit. I just wanted it to sound a little bit more metal for this particular track. I didn't do a pop punk track because I'm not really into pop punk. I did a thrashy sort of edging towards a hardcore kind of thing. That's probably about as punk as I'm gonna get. And it did the job. But what I noticed is the kit is quite undersampled. You've got I can hear just 2 round robins, like on the snare especially. If you just listen to it. I can hear the bo ba bo ba bo ba. I can hear the different notes of the samples there. And the kick, it doesn't matter too much, and the cymbals do actually sound pretty good. This crash and the hi-hat sound pretty decent. And the toms are okay. I mean, I'll just solo out the toms bit. Sounding a little bit robotic there. And obviously you can mess with the humanization and the velocity layers, but honestly, I think that's a shortcoming of the plugin as well. You don't get a whole lot of variation. It sort of just gets, quieter. So, I mean, like messing with the different velocities, you're not really getting a massive difference in sound. And then the ride and the crash above the ride, again, not the greatest sounding thing in the world, but it gets the job done. Yeah, that other crash is just really wispy, not my kind of crash. I want something a little bit bigger sounding. The ride is actually okay, but it gets the job done, but it's not the best thing out there, I don't think. For free, there's other things like SSD 5.5 free. You've got the MT Power drum kit, although everybody bloody uses that thing, so please stop using that. Like, I hear that snare all the time, and it's just so obvious that it's the MT Power drum kit. It's been overdone, honestly. And ML Drums free, of course, probably the best sounding free kit out there for, rock and metal, definitely. And Panda Sound's Restrained kit, I've used that on a bunch of free demos. That is a very heavily processed kit. But I know you guys out there, a lot of you guys don't like paying for anything. If you are after a free drum kit, this is okay. It doesn't have many options and the sounds are a little bit limited. And the installation process definitely won't be to people's liking currently because it's through a Google Drive link. You need to download a few separate files and put them together for it to work. So not everyone's cup of tea. I know a lot of people want to do things properly with installers and all that. So yeah, they're just my thoughts on this kit overall. The processing I did, you know, very minimal really. This is what I usually do. I haven't routed anything out. I didn't see the point in doing that. A little bit of compression there on the track. And then clipping. Don't usually use a clipper on kits, but I felt it kind of needed it. A couple of the hits were pretty loud and I just wanted to level those off with this clipper. So that's about it, guys. Check out Pop Pink Drums by DigiAudio. All the links are below. You know, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And subscribe if you want to see more metal related stuff. I'll be back sometime with a video on something else. So until then, ciao.